let's do some power wash odd jobs and start with clean Mars rover. And Harper Shaw, surface of Mars, because I guess we can just easily go there. Hey Wishy, sorry to message you so late at night, but how are you set for tomorrow? You remember my friend Marcia, the total space cadet. She's got an urgent need for a power washer. A couple of disclaimers. One, she's way out of town, but she said she'll pay your expenses as long as they're not too astronomical. Two, it has to be tomorrow. I just thought doing an odd job somewhere alien might help your business take off. I'll text you the details when I get them in the morning, and you can see how it lands. Until then, you can always dream of what it could be. What the fuck are these puns? Back with watermelon and a wet towel. Hello? Turn back on this. I have online on, or co-op on. And also, I think I have to change what I look like. Oh, I'm still in this, at least. But my gun is base. Basic.
I only have the basic gun.
So do I. What the hell? What? Where's our shit? What do you mean? What? Where's my gun? Don't worry, it is intentional. Still rude. Hi.
There is.
We're so floaty.
If you look in the shop, we do have styling options for this gun.
If I buy them right now, does it apply? Oops, that's not where shop is. Oh my god.
It's at the top right.
Oh.
The shop icon.
Light duty. Oh no, wait. Modifications? There's $0 for all of the. Wait, which one? This is the 1500? Or was it the 3000? Why did I think 1500? What's our gun?
We have the Prime Vista 1500.
That is not a thing here. Oh wait, I lied. It is just this one. The Space Cadet one.
Yeah.
It's $25. But I'm doing it. Actually, might as well probably buy them all, but yeah. So we can do Space Cadet, but that's it. Does it apply right away? Yeah. Well, now I feel like I need to match. Do I have white? I do have white. Do I have yellow gloves? Yeah, I do. Nailed it. Did I miss anything? Seasonal jobs get reset when you start a new seasonal job, even when you 100% them previously for some reason. Oh, okay. Which I'm a wee bit salty about. Yeah. It feels like 99 degrees here. My parents do not believe in AC, so a cold, wet towel is my only saving grace. Yeah, that's fair. Galactos Industries. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We're extremely grateful you took the time to come all the way out here. Okay. What? I didn't even think about... Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated. There he goes. To the last precisely as long as the mission. So do not concern yourself with time constraints.
Look up.
Why look up?
Look at where I'm pointing. Look where I'm looking. Like, look in the... No, Cat. Look in the direction I'm running and facing. And
that's what I started doing, and then you said no. Oh. For me, it's not where you are, baby.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to help.
I know. It's right here for me. You mean the drone thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here for me. Sorry.
Like,
that's why I was like, what do you mean? I'm looking where you're looking. Oh, but I also did see this when you had pointed it out.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I went to first. Because I spotted the gnome.
Alien gnome. Also alien feet. Feet for free, chat?
do not think we should clean this yet.
Okay.
I don't know what happens if we clean it,
Okay.
but it says it's a mystery hatch.
Okay. Also, is there any
wait,
achievements?
Yeah,
we already
thought I
started.
should-
Oops. I don't think we finished anything, but I could be wrong. Sophia. Feel your pain. AC is not generally a thing in this area. Yeah. It's like, I'm so sorry, you guys, for those suffering in the heat. The jobs change which guns you get. Okay. What is this? Space fans? Only space? Feet? Feet in this economy? Free feet. I've been calling my partner for longer, but he had to head out, so my condolences. So my condolences? But I am back again. That's not... Why condolences? Welcome back. I'm sorry that they had to head out so soon, but...
I don't think there's anything for this one.
Okay. Only after you finish this job for an achievement, said Kotana. Okay. I'm gonna start cleaning some wheels then. Hell yeah. Can I get under? Nope. All right. Fair. And rude. Galactus Industries. O2 levels 20% depleted. Fucking... Why you gotta say it like that? Don't like that. Field hub. Your mission, an exploratory rover has been contaminated with dangerous substance. With a dangerous substance. I can read, maybe. Sometimes. No terraforming or colonization can take place until you have eradicated the threat? What? Dirt? Like, what do you mean?
They said it was a dangerous substance.
Oh, that's the threat, is the substance.
Yeah.
The future of humanity's expansion through the solar system rests in your capable hands. Well, I don't like that. That's a lot of pressure. 40% depleted. O2 levels. Oh, it's gonna, like, update us a bunch all of a sudden. Because it's at 40%, but we're at 77, so, The substance itself is an extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. Oh, are we gonna start tripping balls?
No, we're in our suits.
When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Oh, okay. I don't know if we should stop before completing to have it catch up, but we'll see. Can you imagine if something like that got into the wrong hands?
Do you want me to stall?
O2 levels 60% depleted. Just if we get like really close, but we'll see. It is starting to come up on it, isn't it? They're taking forever to text us, apparently. We have no idea if the substance itself is terrestrial or alien in origin. Wait, the message said we needed to be here tomorrow, but flying to Mars takes months. My immersion! Yeah, don't worry about it. In a previous outbreak, one of our colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by the skills and capability and personality of the individuals. Oh shit, maybe we should stop. As we only have 3 things left. Mystery hatch is the last one. All right. Terrifying. All right. You'll get the side hustle achievement. Oh, for this. It's just me having weekly self-deprecation joke as a treat. No. You're wonderful and amazing. Shush. O2 levels 80% depleted. So I suppose we could complete this and then just avoid the hatch until it's done. We have noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. What made you think that? Wheel hubs. Oh. I found it. Please investigate to ensure all contamination has been dealt with. Oh, got it. What's sensor? Okay, no more text, so I think at 80% was the last one. Oh, I saw it for a sec. Where, oh shit, I did see it for a second. Oh, I saw it again. Body mounted sensor. It's this thing. Got it. All right. Mystery hatch left. But my treats! I do love the anti-gravity jumping. All right.
Wait, stand on it. Stand on the circle like the gnome. No, on the circle.
I can't tell. I think I'm on the circle. Am I not?
Well, it looks like you're a bit up on the pyramid to me.
How about that? Because I can't see my feet.
I don't know,
Oh,
probably
your
close
arm
enough. I don't
keeps
think anything
freaking
happened.
out. Because your extension keeps, when it hits the pyramid, it freaks out. We did it! Side hustle, complete a bonus job. We did it. Look at this creepy hatch. Oh. It looks like he's on the tip of your thing. The freaking out of the extension's very good. Oh. Oh my god! Fyndir's arm is possessed, chat. Can we go through it? Can we open it? No. All right, we did it. The hand. Maybe it's about standing on the circle bit once it's cleaned. Maybe. We could try. But the gnome did get moved, so probably not. Cousin should be here soon. Nice. That's exciting. All right. Rover time. We did it. Hell yeah. All right, continue. So we clean that. So you want to do the locomotive next or a tackle? That was actually really quick. So we could try a little bit bigger of a thing. The fountain might be.
I don't know. Sorry,
How much?
I was
It's okay.
reading something.
Oh, they don't have prices. It tells you what you get for the job. Cleaning stuff and... Huh, interesting. Well, let's try the Gnome Fountain then. Park Warden. Muckingham Recreation Ground. Dirt Finder. Did you know we're going up in the world? The mayor recently said to me, Warden, we're going up in the world. I'm not currently at liberty to say why or how, but Muckingham needs every potential tourist attraction that it can lay its hands on. Leave no stone unturned, lest it be a jewel, or something to that effect. So I sent my deputy, Earl, out and about to see what he could find, and in less than 3 weeks, he found a sorry-looking fountain near the edge of the middle of the recreational grounds. It urgently needs a splash of your expertise. Do what you can, Dirt Finder. Start new job. If the gnome isn't just stuck to the circle, then it's probably a prop, yeah. Oh my god, this is a very big power washer. I'm going to... So this is the Urban XU2. Urban...
Huh. I see some, but I don't have the option to buy them.
I can... I see two. Is it Jungle and Retro, I think?
Yeah.
There you go. I got them. Because I have so much money, I can honestly probably buy them all. But I'm going to buy them as we get to them in the story.
Right, but I don't think that's helpful for me.
Can you not use it now? Oh, there's another research
No.
edition. Well, that's rude.
I can only use the ones I buy.
Oh. What the heck? That's weird.
And I don't find any results for Fountain, so I'm thinking there's no
The green one.
achievement for this either.
That's really weird. I'm sorry, baby.
It's fine.
It's just very rude.
I just don't deserve nice things.
That's not it. Stop it.
Found the gnome.
Oh, where are those? Oh, he's on top of that little umbrella.
Yeah,
Look
and
at him.
Here's one of the Ulysses posters.
Oh, look at that kitty. I love the photorealistic head and then a hand drawing of the body. Huh?
There's also a football.
Bigfoot, he strikes again.
There's one near the top.
Oh, there's a soccer.
I don't know what you mean by there's one near the top, Katona.
You mean a gnome? There's gnomes all over this. But also, oops. Did I not buy all the outfits? Says new items. Ooh, the Alice ones are free to buy. And research edition. I didn't even see that, rip. Oh, that was $2,000. Oh, well, it's gone now.
If only reading it could have saved you.
Everything else is super cheap. Why are those gloves so expensive? That's
I don't
50.
know, and I'll never find out because I can't have them.
I'm sorry. I'm going to buy all these cheap ones.
Outfit.
Yeah, and that's probably just as expensive, but I'm going to buy all these cheap ones. That was $100.
Oh, that's right. You do own Alice, don't you?
Oh, maybe I do, because I bought the group one.
Because I don't see the Alice ones.
Right. I think it's because I bought the group one. That would make sense. The research edition was. That's not much different than the. Okay. Well. Might as well buy them all. Why not? 2K. Oh, well. Honestly, I probably can't afford everything after completing career.
I mean, yeah, you've got 12K.
But I still have, I could do. There's equipment. Oh. I have some of it, not all of it. Jesus. Triple tip. Bonk.
Katona, we found the gnome. It's over on the on the
parasol thing.
Red umbrella thing.
Yeah.
We saw it. Yeah.
So the Alice one is free, so I'm gonna buy it. I didn't even realize. I'll have to remember to put it on. Yeah. All right. Now look at clothing. But I think I still would probably keep the green. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to do red gloves because... There we go. Because the red on the gun. Or, actually... Lava. Yeah, let's go. No, yeah, we found the gnome. Fyndir found it so fast. I just don't deserve nice things as such a troll comment. Yeah, Fyndir. Did you say it?
Yeah.
That sounds right, yeah.
But is it really trolling if it's what I genuinely think?
Yeah, but it's genuinely not true. So...
So do you want to start at the bottom or the top?
How do I get up there?
I just jumped. I was on the top a minute ago.
I'll try the top.
Okay.
If I can get up. Can I get up one more? Probably on another gnome. Park Warden. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons, but what do you think it's made out of? It says stone, so I hope so.
That's right. Gnomes.
It's made out of real gnomes. Because if it's some kind of marble, then we can potentially repurpose it for a new park keeper's lodge. Why only if it's marble?
Oh. Well, I think he's saying because it would be fancy and nice to have.
Oh. Only if the fountain itself is of insufficient quality, of course. Of course.
I already found a couple of spots that really needed me to go into, like, narrow beam mode to make any difference to them.
Oh. Great.
Like, yeah, with my usual wider beam, even, like, point blank.
Yeah. Well, also we have worse guns, too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Gnome juice? Cursed.
I'm gonna leave those and just focus on the bits I can clean with my wide beam for now.
Curse knowledge. But yeah. Gnome concrete is very strong adhesive for statues. Concentrate? Not concrete. I can read, maybe. Just not today.
I've yet to see evidence of that.
Rude. Rude, how dare. Doing this. It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
What's that one meme go? A large rock the size of a boulder, or a boulder the size of a large.
A small boulder,
the
the large boulder the size of a small boulder, or something like, or the reverse. It's one or the other. That the cops had posted.
The size of a small boulder, maybe. I don't remember.
No, it's it's boulder. Large boulder the size of a small boulder. That's what it was. Peak post.
Okay.
No, the rock thing is, I think,
thought
SpongeBob,
the word rock
isn't
was
it?
involved. But,
You might be mixing up memes.
I mean, yeah, I'm old.
You're not
I'm
old.
easily confused.
Oh my god. Clean that face so he can see.
I didn't want to start cleaning any gnomes yet.
Oh,
I
too
didn't
late.
think we were ready for the horde event.
Oh my god. Gnome horde.
You have awoken us.
Hate. Oh my god. Cursed.
It's probably what gnomes sound like, right?
I hope not. Who said gnome juice? I'm gonna need you to unsay that real quick. Thank you very much. From the San Miguel's sheriff's page on the shit site, yeah. Entirely unironic description, which is incredible. Yeah, it was exactly how they described the boulder in the way on the road. Gnomes actually sound more like Michael Jackson. I don't want that either.
Well, I don't have a good Michael Jackson impression.
Just replay that game that apparently exists.
I mean, I guess I could do that, but Nintendo haven't released it on the Switch Play thing.
Was it on a Nintendo system?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was SNES.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, God. Even more cursed.
I could be wrong.
I heard a cat.
That's what they call me, you know. Often wrong song.
What? Oh, no.
That was a Star Trek joke.
Oh.
It
Do
was
not
what
know
they
it.
called Data's daddy.
Oh, my God.
His name is Sung.
Yeah, Sung, I
He was
realized.
called Often
Yeah.
Wrong Sung.
Oh, I did not know he had that nickname.
Yeah. He had no respect from the locals of the place he made Data.
That doesn't
I
surprise me.
forget what it's called.
The Michael Jackson experience. The experience. Fuck yeah. It was on Guess the Game recently. And I did not know it existed before then.
Yeah, I think it was Moonwalker that was on Guess the Game specifically.
Oh, was it? I thought they just had one. Or maybe that is the one they have.
There are several games, I think. He was a very popular artist for a number of years.
Yeah, I know.
Decades, even.
Oh, what the fuck? I missed Michael Jackson. It wasn't on stream. It was when we were... It was a Monday then, because it was when we were spending time together.
Wow, way to dogs us.
What? Pride Month not ruined. Unfortunately, it was during Pride Month that it was a thing. That I now know this cursed knowledge. What else is dirty on these rocks? Oh, a lot. Just looks clean. Apparently. Less knowledge? What do you mean? Apparently it's DMCA hell because it just plays Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah. What was the other game I taught you about? Oh, right.
The clown game.
The clown. I can't think of the name now.
And no, not Dropsy, which is a really good game.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. Finally, rock's cleaned. Trim!
Hello. What did you expect? Justin Timberlake songs?
Fair. Good point. Thank you so much for 15 months, Tem. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 15 months of support. I also existed Monday. Yeah. Never would have thought people existed Monday. Oh, God. All right. I'm trying. Ah! God damn it. The cat emote was not meant to be there, but it works. It works. What's this about existing Monday? We did. That's it. I am. 5th day of new adopted kitty. Aw, how's the kitty doing? Hell yeah. Guess I can stand on top of the gnome. Got my eyes. Everything's yellow. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay. An ad's threatening to start.
Clown.
Was the name of the game?
Yeah, it was bugging me. I had to
There
go
we go.
look it up real quick.
No, that's fair. After I finish... Oh, I can't. That's separate. The basin's separate. Okay. You want to take a quick break then?
Sure. Take a break.
Okay. Because I finished at least the gnome and the rocks he's standing on up here. But the bowl is its own thing. Everything's yellow. No, not the snow. That'd be... Oh, Homie Deemed Clown. I assume that's based on the character from In Living Color? I don't...
That is what I learned when I looked up to show Cat.
Yeah.
Or I learned it before that, but I didn't know it when I was a child playing the game.
Yeah.
For some reason, we had the game when I was young.
Cursed.
Potentially, arguably, far too young to understand what was happening in that game. For a variety of reasons.
Yeah. Doxing ourselves, acknowledging we exist on Monday. Yeah. He's all right. He's a little shy because of all the new smells and stuff, but he's very sweet. Just built one of his cat trees. That's exciting. Oh, that's lovely, Trem. One of them played it. It looked cursed from what I saw. Also sensory hell. Everyone has to have a formative childhood experience of watching, consuming media that is absolutely not for children. I don't know if I had too much of that, but my parents were much more helicoptery. All right, chat, get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you guys got to do because an ad needs to play. So we'll take a quick break and then continue cleaning the fountain when we get back. So chat, enjoy the music and we will BRB. Hi, chat. We're back. And I have a bear on my lap. I have a bear on my lap. So I will not be able to play for a moment while I pet him. But you can watch Fyndir clean. Loved horror, even if you gave yourself nightmares as a child. I watched Jurassic Park once at daycare when I was like in grade school. And I was so scared by the opening scene. I don't even think I watched the whole thing. I think I only watched the opening scene and got way too scared about the, like, cow disappearing or something. Or maybe it was Jurassic Park 2. I don't know. It was like a scene with, like, a crate and, like, it was dark and stormy.
Sounds like one.
Was it one? But it wasn't the end. It was a beginning scene.
Yeah, they like open with feeding or transfer. Oh, I think it's transferring a velociraptor in a crate.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure if it was one, because I thought that was like they were showing
pretty
the
sure
cow.
that's one.
Okay, so I got so scared that I slept in my parents' room for a week, and they refused to let me watch horror ever again until I was like old enough. And in middle school, I ended up loving watching horror, and I ended up watching a lot of horror without my parents' knowledge. But yeah, so my parents were very strict about what I could watch for a long time. And it was really hard to get away with stuff because they always knew everything. The cheetah from Tarzan gave you nightmares? Oh no. Oh no. Self-imposed, yeah. Let you watch The Pianist? My parents didn't really have me watch they wouldn't let me watch Titanic for a long time because it was based off a true story. And so I still haven't seen the Titanic. I was allowed to watch the first movie out of 2 VHSs, and I did, and it was so boring, so I didn't pay attention. I remember one where it was like a huge staircase, probably in the set in the States, filled with people, like crowded. Whenever I would ask anyone for directions, they would run towards me and their faces would morph into witches and shake their head violently. Oh my God. Like nightmares? I get fucked up nightmares, so honestly, I don't get nightmares from things I watch, but they may impact me many, many years later. And I have a nightmare about them then. I never normally have a dream about something I just consumed. Although, 1,000 Times Resist, I guess I played so much or watched River play so much that I had a dream that I was doing that jumping thing that you do during the sequence the night after River beat it. Or the night of River beating it. Hi, Hero. Hello. Didn't watch the whole thing, but I remember watching a good chunk of What Lies Beneath. Oh, I haven't seen that. Anything based off IRL events scars me. That's fair. Hi, streamer. Hi, Trump. Thank you for the welcome backs, everyone. That counts as formative film experience. T-Rex Escape scare me. I didn't finish watching it because of that. I also got super terrified as a kid from the Wild Wild West movie. We went to go see it in theaters. So whenever that came out in theaters was how old I was. And the opening scene where they show a light through the headless guy's head. Like, he gets decapitated in the beginning. And then they show, like, a film through his eyes to see his memories or something. And that, I was gone. I was sobbing, screaming. My mom had to leave the movie theater with me because I just was not okay. Rip paying tickets for something you saw 2 seconds of. Demon Guy and Fantasia got me when I was younger. That's fair. Trinabog. Fucked up nightmare gang. Yeah, I get fucked up nightmares that aren't related to most things. Never fully sat through a horror movie. I'm going to keep it that way. I mean, some people can't do horror. I know Kita can't do, like, horror movies. Video games are different, but, like, so she's fine with them because they're not realistic enough, but movies she can't do. Because, yeah, some people don't care for the adrenaline that it triggers. Me, I do. There are very rarely movies that will make me scared to go to sleep. Unfortunately, Paranormal Activity was one of them. Even though the movie itself wasn't that scary, I was just so terrified of falling asleep and then getting pulled out of bed by a ghost. I was not okay. I had to fall asleep once the sun rose at 5 in the morning.
Well, that's ridiculous. Ghosts can't pull people.
Mm-hmm. In that movie, they do.
Well, that's just proof that it's fake.
I've had lots of nightmares about people trying to kill me. Just had a conversation. Oh my God. About what happens to them and stuff. And then they leave. Oh. I remember a silly thing. Remember those vampire mantises? Is that in Sly 2? I don't know what that is. I didn't watch, or I didn't play the Sly games. Horror movies fuck me up a bit more. It's something about the passiveness of just having to sit down and watch. Fair. I get more scared by supernatural stuff than I do realistic stuff. So like serial killers and stuff, they rarely scare me because I'm like, I would just fight back. But when it's like a supernatural thing that you can't fight back, that fucks me up more outside of the movie. My parents still teased me when I was scared by Lissy and the Wild Emperor. I don't know what that is. We had to exit the cinema. Aw. Hey, exiting cinema club. High five. Did Jaws ever scare? I've never seen Jaws.
The good news is for those of you who got scared by a performance and had to leave early with your parents, is that you didn't turn into Batman.
That's yeah. Oh
Your
my
parents
God.
survived the event.
Paranormal Activity was good until the final part when it went over the top. Just keep it believable. Yeah. Well, my problem is I don't know how much of it was Paranormal Activity or how much of it was watching Paranormal Activity and then immediately afterward Paranormal Entity, which is like the off-brand, legally distinct version. That usually, I think it's made by the publishers that like usually make bad films. But that actually was much scarier than Paranormal Activity. Huh?
Asylum, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. And it was much scarier, but what actually scared me later in the middle of the night was the, like, thinking about Paranormal Activity. But yeah, I was much more watching through my fingers for Entity than I was Activity. Huh?
That's your problem. Thinking. Stop it.
Yeah. Catch me dead before I watch shark horror movies. I'm not that scared of sharks. Not any more than, like, anything else in the sea. Like, I'm more scared of Undertow. I have seen Deep Blue Sea, which is a shark horror film, but is very interesting. I also really like the way it ends. But I have seen Deep Blue Sea. I just never saw Jaws because by the time I was old enough, I wasn't interested. Same with like Titanic. Same with there's one. I did watch it when I was older, like the Tim Curry one. I did watch that when I was older, but by the time I had watched it, I'd already seen scarier things, so it wasn't that scary to me, and actually I was very bored as a kid watching it. Not kid, but like a teen. So I'd be curious if I'd like it more now, understanding what's going on and being older. Huh?
Probably the scariest part about it is the stuff that they didn't include from the book.
Yeah, I'm really glad. Now that I've been told what happens, I'm very glad that doesn't happen in the movie. I did see part 1 of the new one. I never saw the part 2, though. But I just don't find clowns that scary, and maybe it's because I wasn't traumatized of them as a kid.
I mean, that's just proof you don't have a good survival instinct. Clowns are terrifying.
They are. I'm so sorry, chat. Baron's still in my lap, so. I just remembered how scary I found he is. Wheeler's Mumby from the Return to Oz movie. I don't know Return to Oz. It's a German off-brand Disney. Oh. A movie that I...
is real fucked up.
Park Warden. You see, the virtues of marble are that it doesn't readily absorb heat or moisture. Okay. A movie that I watched recently that was mad creepy, Orphan. It's on Netflix. I think I've heard of Orphan. Isn't it all subbed? Currently, Earl and I are huddled up in a creosote shack. And boy, does it get hot in the summer months, cold in the winter. Okay. One horror movie I'd watched... Well, I watched some shows, so I really like anything that's like Mike Flanagan. I enjoy those. I really liked the one I watched recently, the one based off Edgar Allan Poe works. The House of Usher.
Right, yeah.
That was really good. The first thing I ever watched from him I actually really loved was Hush. It's the first time it's a realistic movie that actually scared me, and the protagonist was actually smart, which is very rare in movies, and I hate it when the protagonists are dumb. So I really enjoyed that a lot. And so then The Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor, which is much different, but I still really enjoyed Bly Manor. I liked Midnight Mass. Lots of monologues, but it is still very good. And then I really liked Usher. Horror movie I did not like when I was a kid was Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. See, the thing is, like, those movies now are so... They don't age very well that I don't find them as scary. So I actually watched Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time a few years ago because they decided to show it in theaters. And I was like, sure, why not? Let's watch it. I think pre-COVID. And we went to go watch it, and I was actually laughing half the time because the dude's fucking goofy as shit. The concept's terrifying. So it is actually, like, kind of scary to think about, and it is, like, keeps you up at night thought. But the actual movie itself didn't scare me. So. But it just depends. I love creepy clowns. They're cool. But I love my horror movies now. I did not as a kid, obviously. Orphan is English. I think you're thinking of Orphanage. Oh, yep, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. One of my favorite movies. I've heard nothing but good things. If Orphan's on Netflix and good, I'd be curious, because me and River do like watching horror. Orphan. Nightmare on Elm Street made me burst out in laughter when I saw the blood fountain from the bed as a kid. I mean, as an adult watching it, him running down the street during one scene with the long, goofy arms, like, he's very goofy. He's literally running goofily with really long, comically long arms. And I was like, this is really funny. But it would be scary if you're a kid, or if the concept is scary, or if you're just someone that doesn't watch horror much. It would be scary until you're desensitized from other horror stuff that maybe traumatized you more. It just depends.
I think
some people are more scared of other things than me, huh?
I think the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff is deliberately has comedic elements.
Yeah, it probably does. And I think it was the same way. Like, when he, like, kisses the dude is meant to be, like, comedic in a little bit of a way, even though slightly homophobic and fatphobic. But drop your favorite horror movie in chat, or one of them. I would say Hush is one of my favorite conceptually, but I don't know if it's my favorite of all time. It's one that just sticks out as a first whenever I think of horror movies.
Oh, that goes round the back.
But I don't know if I consider, like, Cabin in the Woods, rip Joss Whedon, but I did like Cabin in the Woods.
That's misleading. When you say it
okay,
like that,
rip
it
as
sounds
in,
like he
fuck him.
died.
Not that he died. No, screw Joss Whedon. But I did enjoy Cabin in the Woods. I don't mind Alien. Like, there are other, like, really famous horror movies that I don't mind. I'll rewatch or whatever. I just don't know if I'd call them my favorite. I really do like the first Saw movie. But the others, fuck them. I just really like the first one. The trilogy's fine. Anything past that's ass. But I really actually like the first one. It's not excessively gory. I've seen gorier more often. And it's got Carrie Ells. So he is Wesley in Princess Bride. As You Wish.
Right.
And I didn't know it was him till halfway through the movie where he said something and his, like, accent came out, and I was like, wait a second. But I did like the first one. Hush, never heard of it. It's a horror movie about a home invasion. So it's, like, realistic, all realism. A guy who's trying to, like, murder people, and she's deaf. So his stereotypical ways of scaring someone don't work on her. So they both have to, like, approach the situation in very different ways. But also, it's Mike Flanagan's wife, who's, like, in everything he does, and I love her. She's a great actress. But she nailed it, and I thought it was very unique. I really enjoyed it as a concept. And it's one of the few times realism scared me. Or creeped me out.
I think I was going to mix up with a different movie then.
Hush? Yeah, that's fair. It's not a popular one.
There's another movie I've heard about, but I haven't seen myself. It's like a home invasion of an old man who's blind or something.
Oh.
But then there's the things and a sequel and
okay,
questionable stuff, which is how I heard about it.
Oh, I fell all the way. Well, like Hush, I know I've heard from some people they thought it was boring and not that scary, but for me it was scary. So again, horror is subjective. But I really liked it because, again, she made smart decisions, which doesn't happen in movies often. And I really like the concept in general.
Well, the problem is, if your character makes smart decisions, then most of the audience will not understand those decisions.
Fair. Well, it depends. Or some people just don't find... Because it is more, atmospheric. It is a 1v1 most of the movie with her and him. So it just depends. But I like that, it did something different. You'd have to look up Mike Flanagan specifically, since there are multiple movies probably named that.
I don't think it really occurred to me at first how much this fountain looked like blood.
Oh.
But now that we've been talking about horror, I suddenly realize.
Yeah. I mean, do you count Jurassic Park as horror? Because I do really love Jurassic Park. I think I'd maybe count it as horror. I can't get up here now. What the hell?
I don't know.
Why am I getting caught?
I feel like the dinosaurs are too heroic to be horror.
There we go. Oh my god, too heroic. One of my friends in high school was obsessed with the Saw films. She actually took a couple classes by the director when she went in for a summer program. Inspired her so much she went in for a film degree. That's awesome. Oh, Annihilation's really good and interesting. I don't know if it didn't scare me. That's the only thing. The problem is I do tend to like a lot of films, but I may not have been scared from them, even if they're considered horror. I did like Annihilation. I just wasn't that scared from it. But I loved it as a movie. I like movies that make me think, which again, Hush, maybe it's that it didn't so much scare me, but I just loved it so much otherwise. I don't know. I also liked Seed of Chucky because it's stupid and probably didn't age well, to be honest. But I think it's because it helped me get over my fear of Chucky because I watched Bride of Chucky too young and was terrified of him. So. Also, Pippin being his son is amazing. So. The Thing, I think I just watched The Thing recently.
Which version, though?
The classic one. I just don't remember. Or, well, I don't know now. 1982, probably that one. I've heard of Hush, but haven't seen it. I know it was on Netflix. I don't know if it is anymore. Oh, I do like the Resident Evil movie. Again, I don't find it scary, although it did terrify me of elevators. But I do love it. Mm-hmm. I think Annihilation disturbs me more than it scares me. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Freddy versus Jason. I did see one of the Freddy versus Jasons, but I don't remember anything about it. Oh, good night, Cynthia. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks, Sophia.
I hope you have a lovely night and get all that good rest and take care of yourself. Glad you enjoyed. Have a lovely Tuesday. German miniseries a few days ago called Cassandra about a family that moves into a smart home with an old maid bot. One of those movies where technology equals evil, so Black Mirror. Subplot's really good, almost made me cry. Half horror, half drama, I guess. Oh, interesting. I do like Black Mirror, but it is very much a hit and miss. And River hates it. River hates technology being evil as a concept. I love it. I like anthologies, though, because if you don't like one, you might not like the next, you know?
I'm just going to start accusing Rover of being pro-AI for that stance.
Oh, no. Don't do that. They'll get so upset.
Guess they should admit technology's evil, then.
Oh, my God. No, they just think it's not creative or unique. Not that they don't think technology is evil as a concept. They just don't like it used in horror. Unless done uniquely. Oh, we watched one horror movie that actually really freaked me out. It was all filmed in quarantine in a Zoom call. I don't remember what it was called. And they had to do the special effects on their own because of quarantine. Oh, I forgot what that was called, though. That actually really freaked me out.
Was it Unfriended or something?
No. But I haven't seen that one. I heard about it. No, this is something else. We watched it for movie night. I don't remember what it was called, though.
Oh, I don't know.
Shit. The Host, not the American one, from 2006. Well, I think The Host, the American one, is Stephanie Meyer. I didn't read the book. I listened to an audiobook of the book when I was more into Twilight, so my mom had us listen to it on the 9-hour drive to my college. And that's the only reason I know that exists. Not horror, by the way.
See, I feel like if you told me, hey, this college is 9 hours away, I would just go, okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, I was
It's
there
too
most
far.
of the time.
Yeah,
I wasn't like...
It's too far to travel.
Ah! It was very far. You know, I kind of went thinking I would be going with my boyfriend, who last minute his parents wouldn't co-sign, so I ended up alone. So, you know, it wasn't my intention to necessarily go there. I was making the dumb decision of trying to follow my boyfriend only for him to leave me last second, you know?
You're such a romantic.
I feel like some of Black Mirror stuff is really good, some pretty dumb. Yep, I like some episodes, others eh. Actually, the Miley Cyrus one, Miley Cyrus killed it. Great actress. Really enjoyed it. Horror movie. Oh no, I read that one. Horror comedy. I do tend to really like horror comedies, actually. I have found.
I feel like I told you and River about this one, possibly on a previous stream, but there was a really good horror comedy back in like the 2000s, I think. And it was entirely Big Brother themed.
Oh.
Like they used the real Big Brother UK set and like hosts and stuff as part of it.
Oh.
It was like a whole thing.
Is this black shit what you were talking? Oops.
Oh yeah. I had to go to like really small.
What the?
The
hell?
finest of fine.
Oops. What the hell? Metal. I'm gonna try. Wow. Wow, that worked super fast, unlike trying to use it in a previous level.
All right, well, you're in charge of those, I guess. There's a bunch of them down here, too.
Ah! You know, if I don't fall. Jesus. Actually, if
so
you haven't,
falling.
give Psycho from 1960 a chance. Despite the weird soundtrack, the movie itself is actually great. Okay. I know there was one, I think it's a Friday the 13th. I could be wrong. But it was like a girl running around topless for like way too long in the beginning. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I turned it off. Like, this is really weird.
This is... Okay. I've got even better reasons for why I brought that up.
Oh?
It's called Dead Set. It was a mini-series, not a movie. And it's actually created and written by Charlie Brooker, same guy that does Black Mirror.
Oh, hey.
I'm
You'll
sure I
have to send
mentioned
me
it
that.
to you guys before, but I'll send you the wiki link, yeah.
Okay. I think I got all those.
It was bugging me, I had to look it up real quick.
Oops. No. Okay. Back to my yellow. Reverse Pro AI cat has a god complex. This is the shit timeline. It gets so boring when it's like, Edison is a witch, internet is evil. It's just more of the capabilities of a what if that I like, even if it's very silly. Some of it's not depressing, though. Saint Junipero was amazing. It was really good.
It just sounds to me like McCory's Pro AI too.
Oh my god.
Defending technology.
The worst
like
timeline. Ah! I keep fucking falling thinking I'm jumping on a
that. Oh
gnome.
my god.
Backwards. Okay, gnome, where the fuck are you and why did you leave me?
Because this is why I usually start high up and you start low down.
Yeah, probably, actually. Please? Thank you. I hear the description and think Smart House on Disney, but more terrifying. Yeah. Yeah. The Miley Cyrus episode was fantastic, yeah. Wild Robot. Wild Robot's cute. That's not horror, though. Although it had some fucking horror elements that surprised me. Fucking circle of life, damn.
I meant to watch that, but I don't think it ever came up on anything I had.
If you get the chance, it's cute. River hated a lot of the stuff that doesn't make sense. Because that's not how that would work, you know, that kind of stuff. The lack of realism or answers
The wrong
annoyed River
rocks.
sometimes.
Got it.
Huh?
The wrong kind of rocks. Got it.
Rocks.
Those rocks would be in a different environment.
I don't know what that is. What you're referencing.
What? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's River, the
Okay.
rock person.
I don't know who the rock person is.
River.
No, what? Who's the rock person? Not River.
River.
No, stop. Stop, I swear to God. The first, what you're referencing.
I was literally saying that as a joke that River's complaints about the wild robot were about the wrong kind of rocks.
I don't
That
understand
was
where
the
rocks are coming
entirety.
from. Oh, because they're
Because-
Okay, I did not make the leap. I thought there was an actual reference to rocks or something in the movie or something, and I had no idea what you were fucking
I
talking
haven't
about.
seen it.
Oh my God. Don't get mad at me for not making a leap to something that I
I'm
fucking...
not mad at you.
Okay, you sounded annoyed. You sounded like I should have gotten it. And I felt really dumb. But how was I supposed to know what you meant? Sorry, Chad, I got overwhelmed. For those that don't know, Rivers went to school for geology, and Fyndir remembers that far more often than I do.
River's a geologist.
I know, I just don't think of that, like, when referencing anything, so it takes me a good moment to realize what you're talking about.
River's a geologist, you're an artist. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that is our job descriptions. Or at least, well, that's not technically River's job description, but it's their bachelor degree description. Tremors? Tremors isn't scary. Tremors is stupid. I love it, though. I watched every single Tremors movie. Not the show, just the movies that were on Netflix, and they were hilarious. I love it. Maybe the first one was meant to be scary, but my God, does it get stupid. It just full ass leans into the comedy. Yeah, it's comedy horror. Yeah. It's very good. I was enjoying myself. It's dumb, but I was very much enjoying myself. All right. Oh, this is like graffiti. Film during COVID reminds me of The Scene, 2004. Not horror, but really weird. 90% chat room screenshots with voiceover. Oh, interesting. I saw that one Fyndir's talking about. Didn't care for it myself. Wait, which one? Oh, the one that you were suggesting for me. Still.
Well,
I'll watch
in
it.
that case, you're wrong. It was good and fun. And I don't have any nostalgia glasses at all.
I love you.
I love you.
Maybe Scary Movie, released around 2000 and covered many tropes. I mean, yeah. The Ring scared the shit out of me as a kid. I will say The Ring scared me really bad, so did The Grudge. Both are ones I will actually not watch again. I don't want to. It's one of the few times I will say I don't want to rewatch a movie, purely because I don't feel like feeling that sense of dread again. I'm good. I don't like them. I will watch the Japanese one to compare. I think I did for The Grudge, actually. But I refuse to rewatch them. They scare the shit out of me. I don't like it. Rip any kid who decides to try to scare me in the middle of the night with long black hair. Actually, most likely I'll freeze. That's my fear response, but still. And apparently dancing if there's a sick beat. Huh?
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Kotana. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
Bye,
That's
Kotana.
not it. Thank you so much for hanging out and have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself. The autistic urge to look stuff up.
I've got to say, though,
Yeah.
it's really... Doxing still isn't the right word, but like Kat's revealing a lot of weaknesses to chat at the moment.
I do like
be
sci-fi
me.
mixed with horror. That's River's. Some of River's favorite. Hate it when the conclusion they come up with is return to good old days, internet bad. Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't like that. I just like that what if this technology went into a really dark turn. I do not mind it, but like I said, there are bad episodes for sure. Saw old horror movies, stupid but funny. Mall with a lot of robots that was killing people. I don't know. Oh, and good night, Trem. I'm so sorry I missed you. I'm really late catching up on chat. Take care of yourself and also have a lovely evening, Trem. You might already be gone, but have a good night. Take care of yourself.
I think the best horror movie that's about a dark turn to technology is probably Small Soldiers.
I don't know that one. It's so good, the experience whenever a joke doesn't click at all. Yeah, that's me. I do have a hard time sometimes making connections that other people would. And then I feel bad.
Stop feeling bad.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm no geologist, but I am a nerd, and I will make fun of some bad rock choices if I see them. No, River was getting annoyed at the unrealism of the... And I also said, just ignore this. It doesn't make sense, especially in Wild Robot. Like, okay, you got... Your power core isn't in. How the fuck are you still moving? It's not explained. It's a kid's movie. No, not in this case. And I can't say more without, like, too many spoilers. But, like, it's just like, that doesn't make any sense. That wouldn't work that way.
Power and capacitors.
Knowledge can be a curse when it comes to movies. I can't take any hacking scenes seriously. Like, how are you hacking the government with Adobe After Effects config? Yeah. Do you have a fear of stuff that's like curse related, or just honestly? Yeah, supernatural. I mean, that's just like, that falls into the supernatural, I think, of something you can't fight. And that scares me. Although, I will say Scary Movie made me feel a little bit better about The Ring when I saw Brenda kicking the Ring girl's ass. That was great. That made me feel a little bit better. Park Warden, I don't mind saying that I'm struggling to find the motivation to come to work. Mood. Just to work in general.
You're not motivating Kat enough.
No, not. I meant motivating myself to do work in general, like stuff I have to do behind the scenes. But if I knew I was coming to a brand new deluxe marble keeper's lodge, possibly even the finest this side, I couldn't read that in time. All right. The fear dancing. Big fan of dark turn to tech when done right. Yeah. And I think one of River's favorite horror movies is Alien. Huh?
I'm trying to remember what show or movie had a guy get a fear boner.
Oh. I will say I used to say that 13 Ghosts, I had fond memories of it being like kind of creepy and stuff and scared me as a child. And then I bought it for like $3 when I saw it and rewatched it with River, who had never seen it before. And that did not age well. That is actually not a great movie, but it's got Shaggy and I love him. It's also got Monk. The dude who played Monk in Monk. I don't know his name. I don't know any of these people's names. It's got him as a main character. It's wild. It is not what I thought it was, or at least obviously as a kid it was much more scary, and as I'm older I'm much now more understanding the stupid parts. And being like, that's silly.
I just don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Dude is an incredible actor. Yeah, he's one of the main characters in 13 Ghosts. But it's very silly. Like, why do these glasses see ghosts? Why is this house made of entirely... Well, it does explain why the house is entirely made of glass, but still. It's very silly. It's fun. Small Soldiers is so good. It's fair to feel awkward, bad in the moment, and all, but it's just a miscommunication. Happens to us all. Yeah. And Fyndir's very understanding of when my reaction is more reaction and I panic because I'm used to people getting upset at me, and even though Fyndir's not upset at me, it's hard to not worry that it's already happened. And then Fyndir very nicely explains he's not, and it makes me feel better. And I appreciate it. It's like Toy Story, but the toys are violent and try to kill you. Yeah, fair. Like Chucky. Probably find a cattle prod for motivation. Not sure if it's the kind of motivation anyone wants. I mean, yeah, please no.
Oh, I see. That's not a lip the way I thought it was. It's a channel.
Do we need to know this Fear Boner movie? Do we really need to know?
No, you could search it if you want.
Oh God, don't have that in your search history. Tim! Where's Tim when you need him to search up something that no one else wants to?
I don't understand, like, we've had incognito mode and private mode in browsers for years. Why would anything ever be in your search history?
Fair. I think that's done. Oh, wow. On accident. Let's go. Okay. So this is stone. So I'm going to try soap for that.
Mikori, I use incognito mode because I don't want any governments or other organizations spying on me. And I'm pretty sure it provides 100% protection.
You don't need to rinse this off. This works super fast when it actually works. It feels like the soap didn't really work for the main levels. Because, like, I used it on that floor, and it was not doing this. I'll tell you that much.
No, I'm pretty sure incognito mode stops everyone from seeing anything I did.
Didn't they get a lawsuit that it doesn't?
Probably, I don't know.
All right. I do want to know. I need to know that quarantine movie, chat. Hold on. It's going to drive me nuts. Horror movie done in. I think it's about hauntings. Skype call. Is it host? Ironically. Oh no, I would need to see like pictures. Host 2020. Maybe. Let's see. I need to see screenshots. Because the cover doesn't look familiar, but I think it was host. And it really freaked me out. If it's that, I think. I can't really do research right now, but that kind of looks familiar. It's not Unfriended. I know it's not that. Because I never saw that curious about it. But I thought the title was silly. I think it's host. I can literally probably search the Movie Night Discord for the word host and see, but 13 Ghosts, yeah, it's a good, silly movie. Yeah. Lillard, Matthew Lillard, that's his name. I didn't even remember he was in it because obviously when I saw it, I was too young to really even know any of these actors. And so when I showed it for River, I was like, oh my God, it's Shaggy. I love him. He's a precious cinnamon roll.
Oh, I thought you meant Shaggy as in the singer.
Nope, sorry. Matthew Lillard. But also, yeah, I know him best for SLC Punk, which I do own. But nobody knows what SLC Punk is. And it's also really depressing, so I don't really rewatch it. But I know Matthew Lillard from that first, and then Scooby-Doo. He was also an alien weapon dealer in Men in Black. Oh, I don't remember that. That's amazing, though. Oh, wait, are you talking about Tony Shalhoub?
Uh-huh.
Got it. So I was going to say, I didn't know either of them were, but. Does Toys counts as a horror movie? I've never heard of that. I'll pass on
like
searching.
Small Soldiers, but with Robin Williams.
Oh, I love Robin Williams. I did think, I want to watch everything that eventually that Robin Williams has done as a main actor, like not just a side quick character. Like I've seen now, Julie Newman, but Julie Newmar. Wait, shit, I don't know.
I think it's Newmar.
Newmar. But like he's in it for 2 seconds. I wouldn't count that. But things where he was like the main character, I want to watch everything he's done. And then River started going through the list. And I'm like, oh, I've not seen a lot of these. Like a lot.
It'd be a long-term project.
Oh, 1 hour photo was, I think it was 1 hour photo. I know it's considered horror. I have conflicting feelings about that movie. That was also Robin Williams. I have conflicting feelings. It's horror elements, absolutely. But it feels like it somewhat demonizes autism, and I have feelings about that part. But incognito mode is for cowards. Tim, we request your assistance. Glad the tinfoil hat is on nice and tight.
Incognito mode is most important when someone else is in the room with you, because it makes it so only you can see what's on the screen.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works.
Yeah.
See, this is the autistic urge to look stuff up. Yeah, I know. I'm a coward to search it. I mean, same. River would. But River's not home yet. Cat's right there. They did get caught because they kept tracking people in incognito mode and everyone forgot. Oh, I'm right about that. Yeah, I thought that was like a thing that someone like sued over it, or they realized how much is actually tracked. Found it. It was host. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah. So that actually really creeped me out. I had to look through my fingers a few times, I think, for that movie. I don't know if I'd say it was like really good, but I remember it really scared me personally. I would not rewatch it because I think it freaked me out too much. Huh?
I don't know why you guys think that mega billion corporations would ever lie to you or hurt you.
Yeah.
Just to make money.
Why would they?
They've already got so much money. Why would they do that?
Yeah, there's no reason.
So I think it's safe to assume that they are always on your side and will take good care of you.
Oh my god. If you use Chromium, Chrome, Edge, Brave, etc., all your browsing history literally gets sent to Google, even in complete search terms, thanks to AdSense, DCN, etc. The websites visited, sent to Google, Facebook, etc. Got it. I know even like Google owns a lot of it, because like even I heard people being like, oh, Opera's better, and then like River's like, isn't Opera using the exact same like thing as Chrome? Which, yep, looked up, it is, yeah, owned by Google as well. So it's like, oh. Nom nom. SLC Punk was depressing, but is incredibly insightful. Yeah, no, it's a good movie. It's just a really hard rewatch because it's just really sad. I actually probably should rewatch it, though, because I only saw it once or twice when I was a teen, bought the movie, and then never rewatched it. So
there's one thing that we've all learned from everyone's favorite board game. It's that owning everything is the best.
I fucking hate Monopoly.
Diversification of ownership is bad.
Yeah.
It's got the D word right there in it.
The D word. What Dreams May Come was my favorite Robin Williams movie. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites. I love What Dreams May Come to this day. I actually have rewatched that many times, and I will continue to rewatch it. I love What Dreams May Come so fucking much. It was actually one of my dad's favorite movies, and that's the only reason I knew it existed, because he had me watch it, and I really adore it still to this day. It's also sad, but it's really good. It's good in the sense that it's uplifting more so, huh? At the end.
Funnily enough, Fatal, I just recently gave up on Firefox when I reinstalled Windows because it had been giving me so many issues lately with sites not loading or not working properly.
Well, I was having issues with Firefox recently.
DuckDuckGo, I just stopped seeing the point when they started adding AI to every search.
Yeah, fair.
It's like, okay, how are you different from Google?
Yeah. This sucks. He had a prolific career. I still want to see a lot of his movies. I never did. And there are some I don't remember at all. Like, I forgot he was in Flubber. I'm like, should I rewatch Flubber?
How could you forget Flubber?
I saw Flubber once when I was actually really young, so I don't remember it much. I even forgot Flubber existed.
I was already in my 20s when that came out.
Oh my god, no you weren't.
You don't know how old I am.
Shush! I know it's not more than 3 years older than me. Leave me alone. Remember us talking this over the duck game? I think it's messy and more of a villainization at worst of someone who has CPTSD or trauma in general. Oh yeah, because he does have trauma. But I don't think personally it was made to be harmful. No, I don't think it was made that way. I think people will watch it and assume, oh, this person's bad or creepy because he keeps trying to connect to this kid. But really, he's just connecting to the kid because they have similar interests and he's not actually being weird or creepy about it. He only starts being weird and creepy about it when he knows too much about the mom and her husband or something. It gets really weird. And yes, it's not okay. And what happens is not okay, although maybe you shouldn't cheat. I don't know. I have feelings. It's really hard to view him as a complete villain in that, which I don't know if you're supposed to be honest. But I think some people will watch it who are not very media literate and just take it at face value of you're meant to see him as a villain. But I think it is really meant to be like, is he? Like, you can still empathize. Yes, he shouldn't have done the things he did, but it's also like a weird blurry line it tries to do. Park Warden. Now, I couldn't help noticing that the fountain seems covered in a lustrous variety of moss, lichen, and algae. 3 of my favorite things to find on a wall. Sir, I have questions. Naturally, moss sits on the throne, lichen second, algae third, although I do still have time for algae. Okay. Is that it? Earl does too. Sometimes I see him have a nibble as he passes the restrooms. Don't. I don't remember who Earl is, but don't let them. I hope it's not a dog. Least favorite thing to find on a wall? Graffiti. I love seeing graffiti. I think graffiti is really cool. It's a great expression of art.
I think artists should need permission before they do anything.
More importantly, opera's been doing a lot of commercials lately with no obvious source of revenue. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, what was it? They came out with like a sub thing of opera and tried to advertise it to gamers really heavily.
Oh. I did not hear that, but that one surprised me.
Funny.
I use Firefox and DuckDuckGo, but Firefox has started implementing AI recently. Yeah, which I guess so does DuckDuckGo, so I don't know. But so does Google, and so does everything.
Yeah,
it's like I can't fucking escape it.
If you're all going to insist on using AI, I may as well just use fucking Google then. Like, you're not differentiating yourself from the people that you're meant to be better than.
Right.
Also,
but everyone's seeing it as a competition and they need to do it to succeed, and it's stupid. What?
Also, one of the other problems I had with DuckDuckGo a lot was that the search results were fucking trash.
You did have a problem with a lot of incorrect information.
I was having so many problems with just like really rough search results.
Yeah. I remember that.
Not getting me what the information I needed in a timely manner. Which I could kind of live with for a while, but then again, as I say, they start bringing in the AI and stuff, and I'm just like, fuck off.
Not worth the fight then.
You're
Yay!
not like you're not being better. You're not like you don't have to be better in like a
As a search
like
engine?
your search results don't have to be better, but you at least have to be morally better to give me a reason to give a shit.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do that, if you're going to plug AI in and stuff anyway, then just
Yeah.
why am I meant to care? Why should I not just make my life easier at that point?
Yeah. Like
Google
generally,
knows everything I'm doing anyway. I've got a fucking Android phone that I use constantly. Gmail has been my primary email account basically since Gmail came out.
Yeah.
I got in when you still needed codes. You know, like it was invite only.
Yep.
So like at this point, Google probably remembers more about me than I do. You know. Like, I don't remember shit from back then. They do.
Yeah, fair.
So fuck it. Take the rest of my information too. You want a stool sample?
Oh my god. Like, generally, I think going too sterile and squeaky clean with neurodivergent characters can perpetuate a different type of harm. Obviously, villainization isn't good either, but I do appreciate the messy character. Yeah, I will say, okay, like, I like 1 hour photo a lot, because I think it accurately represents how autism can look, or neurodivergence can look. And it does it well. Like, I just immediately pegged him as, that's just autism, because I'm educated and I know. And I don't even think the creator wanted it to be a villainization of it. But they do creepy music when he does some of it, so it's like, depends. But obviously, like, especially with autism, you can be hyper-focused and feel moral, a strong sense of justice is a huge key thing of autism, and that is what it is for like some people that have done very evil things. So I do think it's a good representation of it, like, accurately and all that. I just worry of the average unliterate, or like not unliterate, but on media literacy, not having strong media literacy, watching this and just being like, okay, someone who acts like that is evil. That's the only thing. But the actual movie I thought was very good and interesting. Very, very unique to how I would have expected a horror movie to approach something like that. If that
Shay,
makes
you
sense.
were on a whole
I'd rewatch
fucking...
it. What? Continue.
Yeah. Oh, I genuinely thought you were done. Then
Sorry.
you used like one word to throw in still.
Sorry.
I was like, fuck.
Oops. Continue.
You don't have to be sorry.
Just funny.
But if I don't try and start talking, you'll find something else to start talking
I know.
about.
No, that's the point. Streaming. I'm so behind in chat. I'm still trying to catch
I know.
up. But continue.
Shay, you're on a whole other level of effort with some of the stuff you're saying about like your tech stuff and your searches, and I don't have the mental space to do that.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Fair.
I don't entirely understand what you just said, but it sounds hard. And most days my brain is already pretty full.
Yeah, my brain's smooth. No ridges or bumps. Fern Gully is underrated Robin Williams movie. See, I don't think I've actually seen Fern Gully.
Oh my god, it's got Tim Curry as well. You'd
I know.
love it.
I never saw it as a kid, and then when I was older, it was one of Shy Guy's favorites, and now I just think of Shy Guy if I watch it, so we'll see.
Urchin from your mind.
I know. Do you know the quote from the movie title is based on? Wait, for what?
What dreams may come, I think, is the context.
Oh,
of
I
that
don't know.
message.
I might have been told at some point, but I don't remember. I do have issues with my web browser not being fully loading some stuff sometimes, but I think that's more due to having like 60 tabs. That doesn't help, I'm sure.
I don't think I have ever in my life gone over 10 tabs.
I definitely have, but I
Like,
never
oh,
keep
that's
it.
too many.
If
I
I
should
close
get
it
rid of
out,
these.
I shut my computer down every night, and when I close it out, it doesn't have more than 2 or 3 tabs at the end of the day. So if I have a lot of tabs, I'll be done later. River, on the other hand, permanently has forever tabs. Many. Young and fresh 55-year-old Fyndir at the time. Google websites block Firefox. Just change the user agent to Chrome and it works. Oh, that's what you were talking. Yeah. Yeah. I think unless it's like God damn it. 2 to 3 commonly accepted scenarios where it goes, oh, PTSD is okay here. People are real fast at antagonizing those with trauma. Yeah. No, I don't disagree. And I do think it could be CPTSD. Adding the C fucks me up when I try to say PTSD. I do think some of his is autism too, from what I remember. Because I know they can present very similarly too. But some of his was just like also very textbook autism, so I'm not too convinced it's only that. But then again, I don't know. I don't know if the person who made it has talked about what it's even supposed to be. The closure I get with that type of stuff is if they feel like that about neurodivergent fictional character, they felt like that about real people for a hot minute. No, I don't disagree. And I just worry about it perpetuating that idea. But I don't honestly think many people watched that movie. I didn't even know it existed until I happened to see it on Netflix. So, you too. I went too deep in the security rabbit hole. Too long, didn't read for it. If you try to become more secure, you become less secure, thanks to fingerprinting. That doesn't surprise me. Toxic love. Ignore the man-child. Man-child doesn't exist. It's more of just like, you know, I can't help but tie it to someone it's their favorite. Although, unless I saw it with him already. So, like, I did watch Dark Crystal with him, and I enjoyed Dark Crystal. And I could now separate it because I've already seen it. But yeah. Because I saw it before having negative feelings. If that makes sense. One horror movie I refuse to watch, anything Christian. For example, The Nun. I have not seen that.
I don't know. You sure there's Christian stuff in The Nun?
100 tabs makes the heart happy. I cannot have 60 plus. I can't have like 10 plus a lot of the time. Okay. An ad is threatening to start. The quote the movie title is based on is Shakespeare, I think from Hamlet. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Either is the rub for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come. Got it. I have like 15 to 20 tabs I opened like 8 months ago. I'll get them one day, I swear. But I have had, like, Fyndir had like 100 plus at one point, or like a lot. Oh, not maybe 100, what? But a lot of tabs. And then one day it like fucking crashed.
Excuse me.
What?
You said me. I didn't do that.
Sorry,
shit.
River. I didn't mean to. I meant River. And then one day River's computer crashed and like it didn't save it, and all of River's tabs were gone. Every single one. And River's like, my tabs! So yeah. Just means complex, and yeah, both neurodivergency. I think either interpretation makes sense. I think it could be both easily. Curse them for ruining the vibes for the film. I think them for the most part, I can't place the burden on creators to deconstruct people's bigotry. No, I agree. I don't disagree. Like, it's like what a lot of people misinterpreting fucking mouthwashing, but mouthwashing's a fucking beautiful masterpiece of art. But people misinterpreting it is wild. I get it. No, I agree. That's just my only concern with other people watching it. But I personally enjoyed it after thinking about it for a while. I say this as a fan of the film. I believe you, Bella Coco. Literally tried to have less than 50, 60 many times. I keep going, oh, but I need to finish this particular rabbit hole. Or, but I actively use this. It's bookmarked. Or, but I do intend to go back to X topic. Yeah, fair. I think I can't have too many because of how I open so many small windows to do chat, Streamlabs, the ads, all that, which are starting in 5 seconds. So, Fyndir, you want to take a quick break real quick and then we'll finish it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Start the break.
So, chat, get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you need to do. When we get back, we will finish up this fountain. I don't think we have too much left. So, just this like center mid piece because I did everything on that middle and top tier. and Fyndir did all this. So we will be right back. Enjoy the sounds of the music and atmosphere of the game. BRB. And we're back. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Back to power washing. All right. Oh, beep. Just heard it. Thank you for the welcome back. My cabbages. All right, I'm gonna put on the extension if it'll let me. Cool. There we go. I keep 2 windows open with 65 plus tabs. Oh my god. Too many. Too many tabs. Learn to purge the tabs. Not my type to watch. That's fair, Lisa. I mean, there are some horror movies that are just not my jam. I'm not really for slasher films a lot of the time, personally. Even if there's some people's favorites, I just, they're okay. Oh. Yeah. I used to keep my computer running and keep tabs open on an ongoing basis. Eventually realized it made no sense when I didn't remember what tabs were open and hadn't looked at most of them in ages. That's fair. Yeah, mouthwashing is a perfect example of that. Like, people might not even try to understand the lore playing it, but that doesn't make the game any less potent. Right. Yeah. I saw something that was like a sliver. I guess that was it.
McCory, did you make enough toast for everyone?
Toast. Yeah, toast.
You know the rules.
So do I.
Okay, goodbye.
I love you.
I'll get over it and love you in time. Not kidding, I love you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can't purge the tabs. They are my aging children. I generally hate horror that mixes hypersexual content. I do not want to perceive booba when I'm fearing for my life. Fair. If we were playing this game...
Everyone dies naked.
Fyndir, did you provide the lifetime supply of Mountain Dew to Cortana, I think? Oh, I don't remember that.
Why would I provide Mountain Dew to anyone? What are you talking about?
I don't remember. I don't remember who this was for, but it was based on the Zodiac you read. Oh! That's so long ago.
I don't think I have any responsibility to provide people with shit from Zodiacs.
McCory finds the clip of you promising it. Average beverage based on your Zodiac. God damn it. Oh well. Not gonna worry about it. I don't know if it's up anymore. Oh, that's true. Good point. Although if it's any time during Power Wash, that's gonna be up soon. I'm having one a day.
You're including the breaks?
No. Oh, I'm not including the breaks. Yeah, never mind. Just kidding. It's not up anymore. I see what you're saying, because I forgot the...
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's during 14, that's gone, because I only post the quests. And you tend to read a lot of them during quests. Or during 14 quests. Can't remember to take my fucking meds, but I remember Fyndir's Zodiac assignments, I guess.
Don't blame me for your assignments. I didn't make them.
Oh my god.
I'm simply sharing with you the information.
Park Warden, I gotta say, this is one heck of a fountain. Looks like that Keeper's Lodge idea is dead in the water. Oh well. Well, he gave up his hopes and dreams fast. Say, what do you think the square footage of this thing is once filled? A lot. Many feet. I might be getting myself another little idea here. What, making it a pool? What's your idea? Sir? He left. He's gone now. Grabbing toast again? Mr. Assignments. How many bodies are you hiding? And how many feet? All right. Ah. I'm soaring, flying. I was thinking that for some reason when I started falling, but that doesn't work. It's flying, not falling. Sorry for the... Sorry for the High School Musical jump scare. What?
You know what they say. It's just
what?
falling with style.
So true. Eh. Eh. Right. Too much. Too much random pieces. Too many. Oh my god, okay. I think this might be the fourth last one of this. Oh, the sun's coming in hot even though I have the blinds closed. What the fuck? Calm down there, son. I probably should have done that, to be honest. Oh well. Oops. Fountain looks like a pain to clean, yeah. Back with toast, nutrients. Gluten.
Well, if we just had like several hundred or thousand gallons of bleach.
Why bleach?
And just
Oh, to
filled
clean
the
this?
fountain up and turned it on. It would be self-cleaning.
I'm not sure. I don't really know how to clean fountains, but I'm not sure how safe that would be.
Why, how would it possibly be unsafe?
I'm just thinking of the wildlife more so.
Wildlife? Where?
Yeah, I can hear birds.
I don't hear birds.
I randomly hear tweets.
Yeah, you're probably imagining it.
Swear I'm not. Alright. Oh. Okay. There's just a lot. Oh, that's different. Jesus. Also, I never got the back of that gnome, apparently. Ah! Ah! Nice. Okay. so many little bits. Oh, Jesus. I did a shit job here. Yeah, finally. Okay. I don't need... well, hold on. I guess let me see what gnomes I have here. Hard as hell to clean, though. Hold on. Can I reach? I might need the extra long. You know what? No. Don't care that much. We're gonna go back up there and do the short nozzle, stubby gun. Smacking noises. This gnome is very loud. All right. Cleaning him off.
I'm going to come out and say it. I don't think we
Yeah.
can finish this tonight.
Why?
It's taking so long.
We got this. All up
8
here I have
minutes.
left are the gnomes. And then I can attack it with soap in some of the areas. Yeah. 2 out of 4. Eh. 3. Last one. And then all of this up here is done. Locked in. I mean, I was already locked in. But unfortunately, there was the bear petting session where I wasn't able to contribute, but...
Yeah, I didn't see any proof of that, so you might have been lying just to freeload.
I was not. Okay, I'm going to quickly clean it off and then attack the graffiti with soap. But I want to keep it on so it'll be easier. Sorry, chat. Trying to do it quickly. Hopefully not too quick for you guys. When I was whipping my head back and forth, I'm going to go a little slower. Mm-hmm. And this is all stone, so I'll need the stone soap. Oops. Got caught in a weird way. All right. There's a surprising amount of sides to this thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying a different strategy of going up and down instead. Seems to work a touch better on the motion. Nice. Okay. Now, soap. I already have stone cleaner. Perfect. don't know what else. There we go. I know they said in PowerWash 2 they're going to make it more, the soap actually work better. And I wonder if this was like
that, yeah.
their experiment with it, because like I said, this works a lot better. Hello?
Idea.
Why is that not rude? Or do I not have any more? Oh, I'm empty. But it's still... Am I out and it just doesn't tell me? Maybe that's what happened last time too. Where's Stone? Bye. I got soap connoisseur, owning all cleaning liquids at the same time. I had it before. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Anyway. So how do I change it to one? Is it on? It doesn't seem like it's on. I'm so confused. Do I have to unequip it and re-equip it?
You want me to like look at the stream and try and help, or?
I mean, there's no reload button, so I don't know how you would. It says it's empty. Like it's usually it tells me a little filled bar. It's behind me, but it's like as clear on the lower left as your gun and the nozzle, and then it slowly goes down to gray, and now it's stuck on gray. And now it's like acting like I'm not using soap. Refill!
Oh.
Anyway. I found it.
Okay.
Thank you. What the fuck? Wild. Okay, there we go. First rule about soap is to not talk about soap. Because I talked about it, it's not working. I mean, there we go. Jesus. All right. I didn't think I saw that refill button, but I might have just been laser focused on the item that I didn't notice it said that. There we go. It's happening so much quicker now. I'm trying to jump. Thank you. I believe soap. There we go. Luckily, I have so much money to buy more and more soap. That's not a problem. I'm almost out again, though. I'm out. All right. Or do I have it? Motherfucker. I swore it didn't say refill before. I'm going to have to go back and check. It might have. There we go. All right. All of those are clean now. Jesus Christ. I could just waste soap, but I don't want to. If I can avoid it. Some of this is metal anyway. You said there was some metal that was stubborn.
Around the outside.
Okay, I'll go attack those real quick.
The little decoration-y things like you saw up top.
Got it. All right. Got it. Oh my god, yeah. Do-do-do. My phone's letting me know. Done. Done. It's very satisfying. That's one you did. Okay.
Yep, there was one I did to test and then just focused on getting on with other things instead of worrying.
Yeah. Good plan, because these were obnoxious until I realized soap. I got a refill, but I might not own any. I don't think I own any because it doesn't have the refill option. So let me buy more metal cleaner. See, now it doesn't say refill. What the? Okay, I wasn't hallucinating. I think sometimes the refill button doesn't work.
Well, it says you don't have any.
I just bought some.
It says 0.0.
Yeah, but I just bought some. Oops. Man, let me go back. 60 in stock. It doesn't say how many. I'll buy again. It still says 0. What the fuck?
Huh.
What the hell? Why? Why can't I refill it? Try removing it, buy, and equip again? But I already own it. It says 59 in stock now. Like, I should have it. Is it equipped to the wrong nozzle? No, that doesn't. No. Because it won't let you equip it to anything but the soap nozzle. Huh. I don't understand. I think it just glitches sometimes. That's really weird, though. I'll do this for now, and maybe it'll come back. But I don't know why it does that.
Yeah. I tried looking it up real quick, and there seemed to be people talking about it being a bug from a couple of years ago.
Oh. Well.
Maybe that's what they mean by work better.
I mean... Maybe. I don't know why I got it to work all of a sudden. And then it disappeared. Huh? I just imagine that cat going, huh? With its mouth open. Sorry, I didn't mean to move you over. I will move this way. I didn't know if you moved over because of me.
No.
Where's my refill button? You bitch. I wonder if I have to reload the level. Like, maybe I just happen to have more stone to, like, refill it, but I wonder if, like, you can't buy it until you reload. Like, you went to a shop and came back.
I don't know.
Like, maybe I just happen to have to.
Try the thing Recreatify described, where, like, don't have the soap equipped
I did that.
at all. Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, don't... I think I did, but I guess I have enough money that doesn't matter. So don't have the soap equipped, which I did avoid that, but then I saw I had bought it. So I think...
nozzle as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting confused by my buttons. And then go and buy it.
Yeah.
Metal. Nope. Nope. So I have like 4 metals that I can't use. Very silly.
It's very strange.
We've never really used soap before, so I'm not sure if it's just a bonus jobs issue or if it's a permanent issue.
Well, the bonus job was definitely behaving differently than expected with other equipment, so...
Well, yeah, how I was saying,
guess
like,
it's hard to
it was
say.
really effective. At least it worked for the walls, I guess. Never used soap before explains working from home. In a video game. This problem is still ongoing. Just tried to look up a solution to see that I have my answer, unfortunately, from 1 month ago. Yeah. I'm wondering if I have to leave the job and come back for it to fix or something so it knows just how much soap I have, but I don't even know if that'll fix it. And I think I did the exact same thing a moment ago that I did for stone. So I don't know. Yeah. It's a big old bug. I think they want you to stock up on soaps before you enter a mission. Yeah. But it said own one of every kind. And by the way, it says 0 for like 4 of them. But it said owning one of each kind at the same time. So I do have others. They're just not showing up, I guess. Which is wild. Did I not finish this one then? I don't know. Oh, maybe it did the whole thing then. I'm not going to waste more of my money buying more.
One soap, Michael, what could it cost?
Yeah. 1 banana. E. Just sucks because those are like ass to clean on their own. Yeah. Column base is different for each one. Okay.
Yep.
The fountain has a nice blue teal color. Yeah. What type of controls are you using? I'm using controller. Does that matter? E. Yeah. What happens if you spray each other in the face? It pushes us back. What does holding B for you? I'm trying to figure out what it means in the radial. That, which also still just says 0. But I did forget that's how that works too. Hi, Dzite Wolf. Hello. How you doing? Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, this one. How you refill? So yeah, bugged out on you. Yeah. It's okay. Thank you for trying, though. Chilling, playing games, drinking a smoothie. Hell yeah, smoothie time. Smoothie sounds delicious. What type of smoothie? Smoothie Gorge. 14. Fuck. The decorations. Got it. Now it's just these motherfuckers. Let me...
We just have to do it manually. Just use the narrowest beam you have. And it goes fairly quickly with a narrow beam.
Okay. Yeah. Ding ding. Oh, that's all clean. We did it! Fountain done. Even with glitchiness trying to stop me, it's fine. I cannot be contained. I believed, hell yeah. Minus the banana sounds good. Allergic? Oh yeah, don't. Yeah. Cold brew tea, nice. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Fyndir, for joining me.
You're welcome. Told you we couldn't do it in time.
Okay, what? It's only 12 minutes after. That's not that bad.
Did we do it in time?
It's fine. In time for me to
I'm just
end.
saying, I was right.
Yeah, but I don't want to end it exactly. I don't want to end with 12 minutes left. Jesus.
I was right. I was right.
Oh my God.
I was right.
I cannot be contained. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us for the end of this and for the start of the bonus jobs. Exciting. Look at him go. Majestic. We did it. Look at it in all of its glory. Yeah. Beautiful. We fucking did it. We don't get paid for these jobs, by the way. That's very rude. But yeah. So there's still 2 more bonus jobs, and then there's all the Muckingham files, which is its own story thing. But yeah. Get a lot of other horror wrecks in chat too. Yeah. It's a good talks. So that's where we will end. Thank you, Fyndir, for joining.
Of course.